I think a lot of times people start looking at their spouse and tying them into all the responsibility.
Yeah.
And they can't separate them out from all of that. So they want to leave and go with the girlfriends or the guys or whatever. Y'all know? Welcome to another episode of Marriage Matters with PB&J. I'm Latalia Posey.
I'm Jeff Posey.
Our friends.
I'm Angela Johnson.
And I'm Robert Johnson.
I'm MeKael Black.
I'm Dorian Black.
Yeah, we're here for another episode, and as always, we're excited about it. We are coming off of a date night. I want to say a hot date night, but it's kind of hard for it to be hot when you're in there with 50 other couples.
And children.
Yes, and some of your kids running sound and stuff for the date night. So it may not have been as hot, but it was fun.
It
Yeah.
was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. We gathered with the Blacks
Yeah.
and with so many of our other friends and just kind of let our hair down and remembered, the things that we like and the things we enjoy to do. We missed y'all. We're going to catch y'all on for the next one.
Yeah.
But it just had us thinking, like, that's what marriage is supposed to be. The same thing we talked about that night. You got Christians walking around bored
Yeah.
and looking bored
Yeah.
and looking angry. You're not supposed to be bored when you get married.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have so much fun beforehand. I know we had fun beforehand, but I can't imagine if that would have just stopped.
Man,
You know
that
what
would
I'm
have
saying?
been.
That's true.
And it does for a lot of folks, and we know kids come and bills come and all that kind of stuff.
More responsibility,
Yeah,
but you still have to have fun.
Yes,
Right.
you do. I think a lot of times people start looking at their spouse and tying them into all the responsibility.
Yeah.
And they can't separate them out from all of that. So they want to leave and go with the girlfriends or the guys or whatever. Y'all know?
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you other couples, and we'll start with the Blacks. Do you guys feel like there was a dip? Do you feel like you were having so much fun before you got married, and then you got married and it kind of plateaued or dipped? Or do you feel like y'all been keeping it popping ever since?
Now,
Pop it.
I'll start off. We were popping
Yeah.
until those kids came. When them kids came, it took a dip.
Yeah.
But before that, it was just effortless.
Yeah.
We would be spontaneous.
Right.
We got
got
going
you.
somewhere,
Yeah.
taking trips.
Yeah.
But now it's just like, when are we gonna spend time together? Just us.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, with the kids. You just recently been telling me, look, we got to spend some time together. But when the kids come, oh my gosh, they just take so much of your time.
Right.
They demand so much of your time where you really do have to plan. And I haven't been
And
great
see,
at that.
you
Gotta
would think
switch.
he would be the guy to be like, let's go. But say, for instance, the kids say, they'll tell us when y'all going somewhere. We want to go to so-and-so house.
Yeah.
When y'all going somewhere. And we like, oh, let's go to the movies. Let's take everybody go to the movies. We all go to the movies.
Dorian, you want the whole
We
family
want the
every
whole
time.
family go. No, send them jokers to the TT house.
Yeah.
So, but
Come on, Dorian.
I've been on him about it's time. We got to spend that time together.
Right. Right. I got you.
Yeah,
What about y'all,
yeah,
Johnsons?
yeah.
Dip? Are you just still been rolling?
Go ahead, Angela. You got the floor.
Well, I can't really, I don't know. We just have so much fun, even if we're not dating. So
We do have an exciting life, so our life keeps changing.
Yeah.
So sometimes
is
we
all
have
excitement.
fun around those events.
Right.
And
Yeah.
they weren't necessarily scheduled, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it really is a picture of the fact that we still into each other. You know?
Right.
So, so we capture a moment, although it wasn't planned.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of
Yeah.
why we kind of sent in saying,
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Well, I was going to say also that our kids have always been accustomed to us dating.
That's true.
We had a angel that God sent us when we had our first baby. And she made sure that we continued our Friday date nights because she was watching from afar, and we never know who's watching, y'all. But she was watching us, always going out on Friday night dates and having fun. And she saw that the chemistry was there, even though we had been married about 4 years
that's
before
right.
we had our first baby. But we were still very intentional about dating, even though we didn't have kids. we've always led busy lives. So there's always something to do, somewhere to go, somebody else who's pulling for your time. But she just insisted that even after we had our first baby, I will keep him, and I want you guys to go out and do something.
That's true.
And so our kids have always seen that as a part of our relationship. And when we did start to dip and just kind of neglect it, they would remind us, hey, y'all haven't been out on a date in a while.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know if they were just getting tired of us being around or, but don't y'all want to go out on a date?
Mom and Dad need to leave the house.
Right.
I was like, what y'all plan on doing when we're
Right. Either way. What about you, baby? You feel like, how would you describe our experience with that?
I would say after children, it did dip some, but I think we learning. Just like the blacks, and I'm sorry, the blacks. Trust me, they are my friends.
And we are black.
But learning to just be intentional about having fun.
Yeah.
Right.
And also, not necessarily you have to go somewhere and have, even in the times of homework and helping kids, enjoying each other and having fun with that.
Yeah.
Never taking everything so seriously.
Right. Yeah. I think we would start and stop because we have a lot of fun and we have a baby. And we have a lot of fun and we have another baby. It just kept going.
So y'all never made the connection.
After a while, we were like, oh, fun leads to baby. So we did.
We got 5 of them.
Yeah, we did. So now we're having fun without new babies.
Yeah.
But still enjoying them.
That's awesome.
Yes, we are. Even bringing the children into it. Like the event we had the other night. And we had the kids there helping us, and that was fun.
Yeah, I think it's fun to do things as a family, but I think too because a few weeks ago we went away just the 2 of us, and that was fun.
Yes, we did. It was real fun.
Okay, you look too excited.
I thought he was going to confess something.
I think you
No
was going to
confessing
hit my hand on the style like stop, bro.
That's enough.
Yeah, like it was fun. We'll leave it at that.
Yes.
Yes.
Good time to get away.
Yeah. But it was, y'all. But so many couples just don't. So we want to encourage couples that they have fun. Enjoy your spouse. We received so many messages after the date night of people saying it's been years since we laughed like that together. Just alone, like away from the kids, or since we just let loose. People were saying with everything going on, they just didn't stop and do it.
Yeah.
So we're going to encourage folks to have fun today. So I want to know from y'all, what are some of the ways, the PG ways, Jeff, no, but I'm just warning you, in which I'm censoring you or trying to, in ways y'all have fun. Do you do regular date nights? Do you, get away? Do you watch those shows, special shows that only y'all watch on TV when the kids are asleep? Like, what do y'all do? Whoever wants to roll.
Well, we do have date night. Well, we have movie night. We call it our movie night at the house.
Yeah.
So when the kids go to bed, we do that often. And I just like the simple things too, like going for a walk in the neighborhood, just us too, after dinner.
Yeah.
That is a moment where we can reconnect, talk about our day, and just enjoy each other's company.
Right.
So the simple things like that, if we're not away from the home, we could leave the kids in the house and just go outside and take a stroll or a movie night at home.
Good.
Yeah,
That is.
movie night we had show Big Brother. Big Brother.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we have
Yeah.
fun watching those movies and shows together.
We do movie nights too, and half of them are great, and the other half I fall asleep.
Yeah.
Girl,
Look,
Don't
we're
get on
talking
that.
Movie night.
don't get on that.
Look, I turn around, it be literally probably 2 minutes in the movie.
Out.
I be like, boy,
It'll be my idea too. Let's watch a movie.
Man, let's snuggle up, get some popcorn or something, watch a movie.
Yeah, we're going to snuggle all right. Yeah, you out.
Snuggle and snooze.
We tried, okay,
Yeah,
don't
we had fun.
I mean, we
Look,
tried.
we had fun.
Yeah, but the other half of the time, I'll stay up. We just have to start movie night at like 6 o'clock.
Yeah, you got to start it early.
That's it.
After 9 o'clock, it's over.
Hey, look, MeKael always talking about I don't know I'm about to go to sleep. I was like, well, how do I know you about to go to sleep and you don't know? I said, every time you lay down, you about to go to sleep. Don't lay down.
It's just something when you get cozy, Kel.
Right.
And they come and
Right.
snuggle, you know?
Cozy,
You supposed to
comfortable.
too. See?
Yeah.
Secure,
We both fall
relax.
asleep.
Yeah.
We do.
So what are some of the things y'all do? Like,
Well,
what's
some of the things we do, like last night, we started watching a new Netflix series.
That's right.
Robert is so good at finding interesting things.
How did you find
to
this?
watch on Netflix? But I've learned though that when we log into my profile, what's suggested for me is usually starkly different from what's suggested for you
Certainly.
based on. But we started a new series last night, so we do watch movies together. We can't really laugh at the other person falling asleep because it just
you
kind of
both.
sometimes
It
it's
jumps
me,
off one of y'all,
sometimes it's
jumps on
him.
the other.
You know, we just find the excitement in being there together. We enjoy our
Yeah.
10 minutes of being awake, however long it is.
Just being together. I know you there.
Right. So we definitely like to watch shows. MeKael, I do invite him on walks with me. Sometimes he obliges me, and sometimes he doesn't.
Yeah. So I was like, right now, right after
Yeah,
dinner,
at
like,
this moment.
Well, you know, technically, that's the best time to
Oh,
go
my.
walking.
You'll
get-
Like,
you
after
got to get your
dinner,
health lesson.
Yeah.
I do know the technical part, but when I technically been outside with a chainsaw, and I've been jumping off the back of this and jumping down from the tractor and grabbing this and picking
Oh,
up
yeah.
that, you just kind of say walking is not the, I've done that all day. So, and so I
Okay.
understand her perspective. And her perspective is, hey, look, I've been in the house and I've been working from home. And so I have to just kind of, I have to take that one on the chin.
Y'all need a golf cart.
That's what we need.
Go for
Well,
a
I'm
nice
not
little
sure
night
if I can
ride.
get my movement in
Yeah.
on the golf cart.
Yeah, I mean, well, we can ride so far out. Walk
Trying
back
to get us
in
still
while I'm
in.
talking to you. That's not going to
You
work.
ride the golf cart and let her walk beside you.
Yeah, I know about that.
Y'all
I was
hold
like,
hands.
honey, I got my
slowly.
miles in earlier today. I got all of my miles in earlier.
And she trying to get hers in
Matter of
now.
fact, I got a Delta frequent flyer program going on. And then she said, well, hey, I got to get my such steps in. I'm like, girl, I got my miles already.
That is hilarious.
So we get it worked out.
Yeah, but we enjoy watching television together. But we also recently took a trip for our 29th anniversary.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I'm looking at the camera. I'm not
You're looking at the camera.
Well, I texted Tal and told her that I didn't put any moo-moos in the suitcase. So.
Oh, shoot. Shuck it down. Now your face. Now you're looking like Jeff.
It was a nice trip.
Let's go
Stuttering.
there.
We so appreciate that trip. Man, we got a chance to walk. So we did a historical kind of history walking tour around. Man, it was a lot.
You were
of
happy
history.
to walk on that trip.
He really was.
I bet he was.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't see
really
those moo-moos. He said,
Very
we'll walk wherever you want to
intellectual
walk.
brother.
I think there's a connection. I think there's a connection. Well, it's also when all the outdoor labor that went on prior to. So we're like, look, let's go walk. But I was just also fascinated with what we were learning, and we haven't finished, so we got to go back.
Yeah, we do.
We got to go back.
We got to go back too.
Yep.
We'll go back.
Yep.
We'll go back.
We gotta go somewhere.
Hey, one thing
I have
you got
some
to do,
recommendations.
you got to
We
get
got
out. You got to get out of that bedroom watching the movies. Then she'll stay awake.
That is so funny. Let me ask y'all this. This is another thing that we'll do for fun, but usually it'll take a turn. We'll start out playing games, like gin rummy or like a card game or something.
Yes.
Then
Where you
after a
going
while,
with
though,
It
sometimes.
gets competitive.
Can you imagine?
I can
Yeah, she's
imagine.
very competitive, man. I
Oh,
mean,
she doesn't want to lose.
yeah. When I'm winning, and she get a little beside herself.
Oh, not beside myself. So anyway, my question is, do y'all do anything like that? Like other than TV, what are some of the other things that are unique to y'all that other couples may enjoy, you think?
Well, we play games as well.
We
And the
got a
thing
whole
with
compartment
Robert
behind the
is
sofa with games, huh?
it could be like for ongoing forever because if Robert is not winning, like if he's not on a winning streak, we can't stop playing. So we kind of have to establish from the beginning, we're only going to play like best out of X number of games. We're not going to play until you win.
Thank you.
Sometimes I can't fathom how she won that game. I said, I mean,
Y'all are really
we're playing.
Your brothers.
We're playing, and she methodically put her cards down, and I'd be like, "You slowing the whole game down." And so I was in a rhythm. I was ahead. I was doing, and she was like, and then she will break on you and say, "I got to go do such and such," and you the whole game freeze. So
That may be intentional.
Well, it's working.
I was about to
Because
say,
I ended up
apparently it's
losing,
working.
and I was like, I don't know how I lost that game. But that's how it goes. She's usually explaining all the rules, and so I think that's another kind of bend because she's able to, she didn't mastermind what you think.
Are you saying my sister cheats? Because
No, not
that's kind
cheat,
of what it
not
sounded
cheat,
like.
not cheat.
Not read. He won't read the rules. Somebody's got to read the rules.
Right.
He will just make
I got
them
a
up as he
general
goes.
understanding how that game goes,
That's it.
and I'm like, let's roll. You sit here and read them rules out for 30 minutes. The focus changed.
So if your spouse is ultra competitive, games may not be what you want to do to have fun.
Well,
and
it
unwind.
actually is
Are you
kind of
competitive?
fun. Yes.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I am. I'm very competitive, but it's kind of fun to bring that out in you.
Well, you don't have to worry. It comes out. Every time you hold them cards.
That is so
Yeah, I'm
funny.
like, please play the card. Don't rush me. I'm like, and then when the next round go around, everybody start throwing their cards out. Then we get back to her. I got to take my time. I said, you doing it every time. But then you win. So I got to check into that.
Yeah,
That
but we
is
love
funny.
games. We also kind of like to stay plugged into what's going on around town.
Yeah.
About a month ago, we went downtown to an art walk.
Okay.
And I just like seeing him explore
Yeah.
and discover
I like
new
exploring.
things. Yeah. I like to see that side of him. So
Okay,
that's
cool.
another thing we did. Just
How about y'all?
We like playing games as well. Tic-tac-toe is, I'm the queen.
Oh,
And
okay.
he has to keep playing. So I don't play that often with him.
Right, because just won't quit.
Because you don't know how to end it.
I'm like,
got
Pastor
you.
Johnson, I'm like, how she?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can't fathom us winning.
I know.
I think it's the how they do it.
And we like to play basketball too. We like to get outside and
Okay.
yeah, I got a
You got some skills.
I got a shot.
I got a shot now. I got a shot.
I mean, does she still have that shot when you on defense though, or when you just watching her
What
shoot?
we do like 3-point contests.
Yeah.
Around
Yeah.
the world, free throw contests.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
my
we do that
dribbling
as well.
game ain't all that.
Yeah.
But I can shoot though.
Girl,
okay.
you're my sister. That's me. Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna play that because we play the game. I'm smacking. Because we playing the game, we playing the game.
And you do get competitive. You really, really
Yeah.
do. And we'd end up, what would start off as fun would end up,
Well, you remember your sister?
it would not be good.
4, she's 5 or 6 and playing. I like she went in the house crying.
Yes.
speaking of games,
That's sort of a sound of one of the games they play. My goodness.
I have to share about one of the most memorable date nights that Robert and I had. Because you said something about you don't always have to go somewhere and be out. One of our anniversaries we spent at home. It may have been, was it during COVID? I'm not really sure, but
Okay, let me think.
we decided not to go out that night. We just kind of decorated our deck right off our kitchen, and we
That's right.
used some of the pictures from when we first met and kind of put them
Aw.
around the deck and had little tea lights, and we had someone to come in and make us dinner and kind of serve us dinner. We got all dressed up like we were going somewhere, but we really just went to sit outside and had a nice candlelight dinner and some music.
Oh, I remember
and
that.
That was one of the most memorable date nights that we've had in a long time.
That
We had
sounds
intentional conversation, like we had little talk cards that we were
True.
kind of speaking from, so we wouldn't end up talking about the kids or talking about
Yeah.
work
Right.
or something like that.
Awesome.
And it was one of the most memorable date nights that we have ever had.
I love it. I love the intentionality behind that. Yeah, that was good. Well, we've mentioned it before, but we also like hanging with other couples. You know, that's
Yeah.
fun to us.
That
We
is.
enjoy it a lot. We enjoy being together, but we enjoy being without the kids. Like with y'all. You know, that's how this got started.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
hanging
That's
out
true.
and talking and all that.
Right.
It's nothing
true.
like it. So I do hope couples will get together and find what works for them, find the fun stuff. You know, a lot of people, like we say, think, you know, either because you're married or because you're saved or both, that everything is just shut down.
Yeah.
But it's not. There's still plenty to do that doesn't include crazy stuff.
Yeah, and you don't have to spend a lot of money.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like that, what Robert did. You know, that was sure.
It was a blast. Did we
Be
have
innovative.
Did we have a musician there too? I'm trying to
No,
remember.
I think you're thinking about a couples gathering that we had where we had a saxophonist to come.
Okay. I don't know because you know
wow.
you had my whole world going misty blue. So I didn't know. You couldn't tell me when nobody there. I thought somebody
You
was
had
on
my
the,
brother hearing music, hearing harps.
I thought somebody was on the violin. I thought somebody was on the saxophone. I was like, is that an orchestra back there playing? Man, you making sounds for me right now. So we
love it.
made it through, but it was. I remember because you had on a red outfit. It was kind of a jumpsuit, wasn't it? Long hair.
Oh, my.
I remember.
It was, I did.
I
thought you were talking about the Valentine's.
I
Day.
love it.
I remember.
I did.
I
I had a
do.
red jumpsuit on.
That was in
Yeah.
Look, well, before you
I
take
got
us
the music
all
wrong.
into this day, we might have to
Hair
wrap
like
up because
MeKael's, yeah.
look like y'all about to
that.
reminisce our way through it. So,
Maybe so.
Okay, we're back.
yeah, so quickly, we just want to encourage couples to keep having fun.
Yeah.
Just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep, enjoying each other. Keep enjoying life. Look at your spouse as the person you married and decided to spend your life with, not looking past them to all the bills and all the kids and all the activities and your partner just to run and do stuff. And, you know how it can get. Look beyond that, look back at that person and have fun.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, we're so glad y'all enjoyed us today. We enjoyed this episode.
Yes,
we
did.
did.
Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Marriage Matters with PB&J. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our pages on Facebook, YouTube, and Spotify. And until next time, your marriage matters.